Oh, Manu, can you pick up that light and put a little closer? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if that works.
Didn't you usually do lights like this?
No, it's okay. It's better now. We'll get another angle here. Guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I have goodwill and I want things to work out, but what can I do? The computer doesn't understand that, right? And my daughter keeps laughing in my face. So, guys, I was saying that I'm sorry. I'm going to repeat myself here. Can you hear me? First of all, how's the mic? Are you getting my voice? Is it okay? It's important that you tell me so that I don't talk to myself here or to the moon.
Talking to
the moon. Travel Jones, you have no idea, man. The people that follow me on these live streams, they are here just because they really like the channel and support me, because I have goodwill, but these things happen, you know. I was finally happy because the computer here accepted the new software. I found something lighter than normally stream softwares are heavy, you know. So this one was lighter, but suddenly problems again. Too bad. I was having a blast with it. At least you guys could see the intro because it's beautiful. Thank you again, Fabio Freitas, for doing this for us. But I'm gonna be here until the end. This is my commitment with you guys. I'm gonna be here until 9:30. So you got 20 minutes for us to talk. And Friday is my wedding anniversary. Let me tell you this, my wedding anniversary, but I'll be here from 6:30 to 7:30. And then after that, I'm gonna go out, but I'll be here. So be here. I'm gonna call Tali probably for you guys to say happy anniversary for her. She's a great woman, very supportive. And but I'm gonna be here. You have this appointment with me every Wednesdays and Fridays, okay? Come rain or shine. Thank you. Yeah, she's definitely the queen. Come rain or shine, I'll be here. May God allow. If the software bugs, we go to this computer, we have this, at least you guys will be able to talk to me. We're gonna have a blast, okay? Because of the trouble I had, I don't know if you guys are willing, but I'm willing to expand at least 10 or 15 more minutes, or maybe 20, for us to compensate, for me to make up for all the trouble that I had with the other. Okay. I said that I was gonna read a little bit of the newspaper for us to have a conversation. What's going on in Brazil? Not to be just guys, ask me questions. Sometimes you don't have questions to ask. So let me tell you what's going on in Brazil. I'm reading here from Estadão, which is celebrating 150 years of existence this year. Wow, it's a long time. And they were from the times of the empire, when Brazil was an empire. Can you believe it? Right? Because they were from 18. Look, Brazil became a republic in 1889, November 15th, 1889. So 1989, 100 years, 99, 2009, 2019, yes. Estadão existed in the times of the Emperor Dom Pedro II. This guy here. Oh, this is the son, this is the father, this is Dom Pedro I, right? This was the Portuguese son of the Portuguese king who came to Brazil, and they had the kid, this one here. So before the Republic, Estadão already existed. What's going on in Brazil exactly, guys? Well, today we had the news that Jair Bolsonaro, the former president, is going to become a defendant in a court, because he's going to be judged for the coup d'etat, the attempt against the democratic state of Brazil last year. No, sorry, when Lula became the president. That was 2 years ago, almost 3. So, Ori wants to come out. Go. My wife was calling him to have dinner, the cat, and he was scratching the door for me to open. Incredible. So he was judged by the Supreme Court that we have, we call STF, and they found him. I mean, they say they accepted the the accusations against Bolsonaro. So Bolsonaro will become now a defendant. He's going to be tried in a court in Brazil for the attempt against the democratic state. Some people will. I don't want to get into politics here because I know it's a very complicated subject. Some people will defend him, some people will support him. I really don't want to get involved in these things because people really get crazy. It's like in the US when you see Trump supporters, non-Trump supporters, exactly the same thing. So I want to get to this waters. It's not the purpose of the channel. The purpose of the channel is Brazil. I'm just informing you guys what's going on here. So the trial or the analysis of the documents took 2 days, yesterday and today. And today they came out with the decision of bringing Jair Bolsonaro, the former president, to court. Okay. What else is happening in Brazil? Oh, we had the fatidic game last night. If you guys follow soccer, right? You know that we got our rear served to us on a tray by the Argentinian squad, which for me was no surprise. What the surprise for me was that we were able to score a goal on the first half. It's very funny because that team of ours sucks so bad. And I have to applaud the Argentinians. I never thought I would do that one day. You guys are much better. You have evolved as people. Congratulations. Everybody has to evolve, and you guys have evolved. Like I saw our team kicking you guys more than you guys kicked back. You guys were very controlled, very centered. So kudos for you guys. Congratulations, really. We have this rivalry, but we need to give credit where credit is due, right? So the Argentinians were fantastic. They played beautiful soccer. They were very respectful. Even when our team was really heated, punching, and you guys didn't respond in the same way. Yes, there was one here or there, but in general, you guys knew the soccer that you played. So congratulations. And take it because it's not gonna come again. Okay, this is the last time you will hear me say that. So yes, Pelé is rolling over in his grave. That's true, Tisha. But Tisha, I've been following some sports shows here, and they all say that it's a structure thing. I'm gonna state the obvious here, guys. A club, a soccer club, is a company. If it's ill managed, if it's involved in scandals, in corruption, in this or that, come on, we're not going to have good results. So what you see in the field today is a consequence of many years of mismanagement. Okay, you don't have to applaud them if they beat enough Brazil team, but I feel your pain. Yeah, I mean, I'm not applauding. I'm just saying that, look, I've been following soccer since I was 45 years, since I was 45. My God, how old am I?
I even forgot.
My God, since I was 5 years old, I was going to say. So I saw teams of Argentina that wanted me to kill the guys, but it's just a competition, okay? But I wanted to squash the guys with my own hands because they were terrible, like the one from 1990 when we played in Italy. And after that, I don't remember many because the last time they were really good, it was with Maradona in 1990. So it was a long time ago. And after that, they just got beaten by us all the time. All the time. It was fantastic. Even when we were losing, we were 2 goals behind. We waited and then we won at the end, and the guys cried a lot. But I just wanted to say that I saw the way that they behaved in the field, and I hated. South Americans, they're normally heated. They want to fight, and this time I saw a very collected squad. The guys were very inside their houses. This is the point. They were very respectful. They treated our team professionally. They were angry at Rafinha because Rafinha, one of our players, had said something stupid in a podcast for Romario, which I totally disagree. I'm totally against violence. If you want to punch and kick, you go to UFC. That's where Brazilians are, and they are really good at it. Go to UFC. Don't be a soccer player. And no, the Argentinians were amazing. They were very respectful. They played their soccer. They didn't mock. There was a one or two because it's part of the game, but they didn't. In the past, they wanted to humiliate Brazil. I didn't see that. I think things evolved. It's good to have a change of generations because people evolve. They get more friendly. Argentinians are a big partner, not only commercially speaking. The United States, I think, is first, then no, China first, and then we have, if I'm not mistaken, Argentina, and then the USA. I need to check, but I'm pretty sure it's top three. So I'm very happy with what I saw. Argentinians very respectful. We were playing Buenos Aires, and I know, guys, I follow soccer. I know they love our championship. So what is happening to Brazil right now? I'm gonna end this topic because I don't want to be talking about soccer all the time. But what I want to tell you is we are very similar to what Spain was up until 10 years ago, meaning that their internal championship was really strong, or England is today, I would say, but England has a good team, I guess. So their internal soccer team is beautiful, amazing, strong, high level, but the squad sucks. So that's what is happening to us, unfortunately. We're not producing more what we call craques. Craques is idols, great soccer players like Romario, Ronaldo, Pelé. We're not producing more. I think maybe Neymar was one of the last. People will say Vini Jr. Yeah, he plays well, but for me, I don't know. I look at the people from the 90s and I remember the guys running with the ball like a velocist. I don't know if this is the name, a speedster with the ball. I don't see this anymore. I don't see, and I think Neymar was the last guy to do this, to really dribble from the midfield to the goal and score. I saw Ronaldo Gaúcho do this all the time. That's what I told you. We got spoiled. People at my age that are 44 years old, we got spoiled because we saw the best soccer players in history. So, like any corporation, yeah, soccer is a corporation. So, you want to say anything again?
You're 45.
I'm 44. I'm gonna be 45 in the end of the year.
I thought you were 46.
Jesus, my daughter said I thought you were 46. Get out of my studio, as Brad Zucker used to tell you when you were a 3-year-old kid. Come here, say hello to Tisha, say hello to the world. Come.
Okay.
Oh, I'm very presumptuous. I presume everybody's watching from the whole world. Say hello to the world. Come.
Hello.
Oh, look how beautiful this girl is. Amazing. Tell the people which grade you are now.
5th grade.
The 5th grade, guys. Can you imagine? 5th grade, this girl. Oh, this is the studio clothes, okay? I'm not a messy guy, and this is like Brad Zuka's suit. He leaves here and before he goes home, and this is Mark's clothes, right? What are you saying? What are you saying? Come on. Thank you, Tisha. Tisha said that you have great genetics. I think she means you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I have the feeling I'm gonna translate what Tisha said. I think she
Thank
mentioned,
you.
you're beautiful. Oh, Travel Jones said, "Oi."
Hi.
Yeah, she had her own channel, but pre-teenagers, right, guys? Tisha said, "Yes, you are. You are very beautiful." Tisha, when you come in September, do not forget you're gonna have dinner with us. Do not forget, Tisha. I owe you that,
Ooh la
okay?
la.
Yeah. Do not forget this. Take a look. I was saying something, I forgot. Totally forgot. Totally drew blank. I was talking about soccer. Okay, let's skip this topic. What else is happening in Brazil? Let me keep you guys updated. Okay, they talk about Bolsonaro a lot. People are saying that with the trial, probably Bolsonaro will go to jail. Let's see. Let's see if this is a reality. Ta-na-na-na. What else is happening in Brazil? BYD is growing really much in Brazil. Everywhere I go, guys, I need to get back to the walking vlogs. Do you guys like walking vlogs? Please write there for me to know.
And the bicycles.
The bicycle vlogs, Manuela is reminding me of the bicycle vlogs. I need to get some time to pedal a little. I like the biking vlogs, really good. Thank you for the dinner. I will be there for 10 days. Wonderful. You're going to have dinner with us. I'm going to take you to a very nice Brazilian restaurant, and we're going to take lots of pictures, and we're going to talk. We're going to enjoy the night. It's going to be really good. So I need to show you guys how much these electric cars are growing in Brazil. It's incredible. Just incredible. Oh, I have other news here. Temperatures might drop in Brazil in April and May with a cold wave. Wow, we had a heat wave, and now we're going to have a cold wave. It's been a while. I don't know what it is to feel cold in Brazil. Last year, we had very little cold temperatures, very little. Okay, did Manu get her own bike? No, do you believe I was planning to give her this month because Manu turned 10 last 16th. If you follow the Instagram account, I think you have seen it. But I didn't get the opportunity to go buy her bike, but I will. I will because she likes it. And she wants to pedal with me on the weekends, going to Ibirapuera. And we have bicycle lanes all around São Paulo, mostly. So it's going to be good. I'm going to do this very soon. So what else? Other than the temperatures, what do we have about Brazil? Oh, next Sunday, we're going to have the return of Campeonato Brasileiro, the Brazilian Championship, which is considered probably one of the three best soccer championships in the world nowadays. The best by far in the Americas. So I need to make a video for the sports fans to learn about. I have a lot of friends who like soccer. So I'm going to make a video explaining the Campeonato Brasileiro. So he has news about sports here. What else? Big Brother Brazil, not interested. No, nothing so interesting happening. I'm still keeping an eye on the situation of the visa because remember, guys, I told you that Brazil tends to leave things for the last minute. Visto para americanos. Visto para americanos entrarem no Brasil. Let's see if there has been any updates. Because I made a video saying yes, probably it's going to return. Probably no, it was confirmed that it was going to return. The last report that I get from this topic is from March 6th, 2025, saying that North American tourists and Australian ones can get the visa online in within 24 hours to come to Brazil without an interview. That's all. So it is confirmed. If you guys are planning to come to Brazil, remember to first Americans, Canadians, and Australians. The other nationalities, nothing has changed. If you guys needed visas before, you still need visas. If you didn't need visa, you probably won't need visa. Um, I haven't heard anything about the European Union citizens. So if you're British, I think you can come easily to the country. My visa is set to expire this year. I need to renew. It's gonna be easy, okay? Did you get to see Travel Jones? Did you see the video that I interviewed Jason Campobasso? He's a Californian who takes Portuguese classes with me. He's my student, my friend now. He gave me an interview. I posted on the channel maybe a week ago or more. He was sharing his experience with the visa, and it was very nice because he told the guys, "Hey guys, don't worry, it's super easy. I had a problem with the payment that didn't confirm, but once he confirmed, um, the visa came in less than 24 hours or 24 hours in my email account with a PDF format, so very easy." The British will, I think, will remain the same because they don't require visas to Brazilians. Did you guys know that? I think it's a very smart way to do things. I mean, we can have a discussion here because people will say no, but the problem is you can travel 10 hours to get to Britain, and then they can decide that you have to come back. It's your problem, but you don't need a visa. When I went to England, I went to London. I was in Germany first. I went to Europe. So from Berlin, I flew to London, and I was coming from an European flight. But anyways, they interviewed me. I said I was from Brazil and everything, and it was an interview there. Okay, you can come in. That's what they said. But they never required visas from Brazilians, as far as I know. So, and the same happens to them. They can come here easily and enter the country. I think they got 90 days, just like Americans, and extended for another 90. Because I think I met a British person once who told me this. So, as long as things keep the way it is, or the way they are, Tisha, Brazil won't require any visa because we work with the reciprocity, right? So if the countries require, so will us. So will we. Sorry. Last time I had to send my passport off and submit my traveling. Yeah, you don't need to do that, Travel Jones, anymore. You don't need to do that. You don't even need to have an interview or send a because in the past you needed to send bank balances from the last 3 months, just like they do with us. If we go to the US, they require bank balances, they require um, social media accounts that we need to inform them, everything, even documents to prove that you have a house. So Brazil started doing this last year as reciprocity, but not anymore. So now it's going to be easier for the Americans because you guys are just going to go online, answer the questions. Just watch the video with Jason Campobasso. It's probably the one before last, penultimate video that I posted. Yeah, oh yeah, 10 years ago. No, but until last year, you needed to submit your passport. Or no. No, the online visa has been on for a while, I guess. Has been there for a while. So but I'm not sure. No, I think he has been there for a while. But Brazil used this idea very much, like the idea of getting the balances. And I don't see the congressman discussing that anymore because last year they were against the president. They said, no, I think the Americans have to come here because they invest in the country, blah 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 blah. But I don't. The guys are pretty quiet. Maybe because of Donald Trump, because they see all the tariffs and the things that the United States are imposing against the commercial partners. So maybe the Congress said, okay, no, we're gonna put back the visa. That's my opinion because they were supposed to be saying something by now. Because we are, look, today's the 26th. We are a few days away from having the visa established again, which is April 10th. But everything can change in a snap of fingers, right? And of course, if something changes, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna let you guys know directly from a Brazilian, directly from inside the country to you guys. So you won't go to another media. It's gonna come from me straight to you guys so that we can discuss and you guys can decide on what to do. I just say whatever the requirements are, do not let it stop you from coming. Uh, do not let these things stop you from coming because you're gonna have the time of your life. It's a beautiful country with so many beautiful people, very friendly people. Sometimes I post on my stories uh, videos of foreigners. Like the other day, I saw a Norwegian girl. She was crying. I'm not joking, and neither was she. She was crying. She was in tears because she had to come back to Norway. She said, "Oh, I just love this place here. Why do I have to come back?" So sometimes I get those posts and I put in my stories to show, hey guys, look, maybe you can have the same experience here, like being impacted by the people, the generosity. We have crazy people here as well, like any other country, but we have a lot of people who are very friendly, who will respect you when you say you are from your country, who will say, "Hey, would you like some beer with me? Let's sit down and talk." And we'll show you samba, or we'll maybe you're lost, and the guy's going, "Oh, follow me. I will show you." This is very interesting. Let me share an experience with you. Um, when I was dating Tali, we went to Búzios. Búzios is a paradisic place in Rio, in the state of Rio. I think it's 1 hour away from the capital. But I had been there many times before. But for some reason, I think they had changed something on the road. I was kind of lost. But I was still no, I was lost in the city, not in the because I had to go to Niterói. I had to cross the bridge to the other side, and then the name is Niterói, the county. And I was at the gas station, and I saw a guy there. He was also filling his car. And I said, "Hey, buddy, could you please tell me what I can do or how I can get to Búzios from here?" And the guy was, I remember, was a young guy who was like, "Oh, it's very easy with that accent, right? You just have to go there and take a right and take a left, and then you go straight ahead. There is a very small sign, but you will find." And I said, "Okay, thank you." When I was getting back to my car, I said, "No, no, come here. Follow me. I will take you there." And I said, "No, no, no, you don't need it." Was a stranger, right? "No, you don't need it. No, no, I have to go past it anyways. Follow me." The guy left me at the entrance of Búzios. Incredible. Carioca from Rio. So I was impressed. I said, "Yeah, Brazilians are very generous. Not everybody, but in general, people are very generous. They are very friendly. Can you imagine? No, no, follow me. I'll take you there." And another event I want to share with you, when I was crossing the same bridge to the other side, to Niterói, there was a huge traffic, huge. And I remember the lanes were kind of together and they were getting really tight to a few booths where you have to pay the toll. And a guy, he was cutting in front of me and he looked at me and he said, uh, no, it was a girl, sorry, a woman. She had her family. I think it was her, her husband, apparently, and many kids in the back. And she said, "Oh, do you mind? Do you mind if I because it just finished here?" I said, "No problem." And she took the front of my of me of my car, and she went into the toll booth. When I was gonna pay, the woman said, "No, no, you can pass. That car in front of you just paid for you." I said, "My God." It happened so many years ago, guys. I never forgot this. She paid back because I let her take the front, take the enter in front of my car because there was a big lane and she would probably have to wait a lot of cars. I let her in and she just paid my toll as a retribution. Fantastic. You might have some great examples while you're dealing with Brazilians like this, you know? The only two things that I do not like about visiting Brazil are the 16-hour flights, then having to return home. Yeah, 16 hours. Wow. Tisha, very, very distant. And Tisha, it's a straight flight to Sao Paulo when you come or to Rio? What happens when you come to Brazil? I had a similar experience in Rio. A woman led me to the Lapa steps. You see, I was lost. I couldn't find it. We walked for about an hour opposite the direction she was originally traveling. So kind. Guys, foreigners don't understand this. They somehow, and you have to keep your eye open, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. Always, a good traveler is a safe traveler. You have to be careful. Don't trust anybody. We are humans. Humans make mistakes. But you also do not reject when somebody's trying to help you. Just observe first. Uh, some foreigners have trouble with this because you guys are not accustomed to this kind of generosity. I believe. At least that's what I hear, you know. So when Brazilians try to do this, why? Why are you helping me? I don't get a good morning on the streets of my city. Why are you helping me? You know, that's what I see. I have to connect and wait in Newark, New Jersey for 4 hours. Okay. So you go to New Jersey. So you fly to New Jersey, and then from New Jersey, because I know New York also has straight flights, if I'm not mistaken, to São Paulo. I don't know Rio, maybe Rio as well. You can confirm this for me better, right? Guys, 5 more minutes, okay? And then I'm gonna call it a night because I need to upload the new video. Guys, the topic of the video tonight, let me tell you, UFOs in Brazil. I hope you like it. I did a very thorough research on an event called the Official Night of the UFOs. It happened in São Paulo, Rio, Goiás, and Minas Gerais, 4 states. It was witnessed by a lot of people. I'm not going to spoil the video with the story, but watch. I hope you guys like. If you like the X-Files, I try to do something similar. And you have my word, I will always bring something you guys are not expecting. Maybe one day UFOs, the other, but everything connected to Brazil. So if you want to have an enlightenment to your knowledge about the country, you gotta follow us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us here. If you guys want to become members to support the channel, we have 3 communities. Remember, we also have created 2 ebooks. I'm gonna be talking about them next week, more specifically because I have to fix a few things on the platform. But I have an ebook in partnership with my wife to give you guys detail about our culture, about what to do, what not to do in Brazil, for you to have a very good trip. And I have one that we made about the carnival. So everything I will inform you in the next few days. So follow us on Instagram, please. Subscribe to Portuguese with Mark Saint. Follow the channel there. I have 5,000 people. I'd like to at least have half of you guys helping us. Even if you don't want to learn Portuguese, just please help us there. I think it's really important for us. And watch the videos. You're gonna enjoy, because I'm not gonna only talk about the culture, the language. I'm gonna talk about the culture. Like this video I posted on Monday, I tell you how the Brazilian language was influenced by the indigenous people, and I tell you the words that they implemented to the Portuguese language are with us up until now. We use it every day. And it's very interesting. For example, you guys know the animal capybara, right? It's an indigenous language that gave this name. The name is Tupi. Tupi Guarani is the language spoken in Brazil before the Portuguese arrived. And capybara comes from Tupi, and it was adapted into our language. Capivara, we say. We say vara. You guys say capybara. But it's tapioca. Do you guys know tapioca? Tapioca is a delicious food. Even in the Big Bang Theory, if you watch Sheldon, Leonard, Rajesh Kutrapali, and Howard Wolowitz, they have already talked about tapioca in one of the episodes. And I even show this part in the video. So it's very interesting. I wanna bring culture to your lives. I wanna bring the best of Brazil to your computer, to your television, if you guys are watching me on your smart TV right now. Please, what I ask you, take a picture of the live streams that you are watching, and mention me on Instagram. It's Brazil subtitle. It's very important that you guys participate in these things for us to attract more people, for us to have more conversations, for us to share more. The more the merrier, as we say, right? But for now, thank you so much, Tisha. Thank you, Travel Jones. And thank you for all of you who have been here, even with the bugs on the first part of the stream. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna call it a night because I need to upload the video about the UFOs. Please watch and comment. It doesn't matter if you want to say cool, nice, great. Doesn't matter. You know how the algorithm works. Help me on this, please. Make a comment. But I'd like you to watch. I have created these things with a lot of passion. I have separated one day in my agenda only to produce videos. So you will never be without 3 videos a week, I promise you. In the past, I couldn't, but I have organized myself. I have finished many of the other projects, and now I have some space for me to dedicate more to the channel here. Thank you very much, Tisha. Thank you, Travel Jones, and all of you who haven't stepped up to talk to me but watched. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you on Friday, 6:30. Do not forget. May God allow the computer will be better. The connection will be better. But regardless, I will be here. Okay? Então, até. Muito obrigado. Subscribe to the Portuguese with Mark Saint, please. I appreciate it. And follow us on Instagram. Let's make things blow up on Instagram as well. Brazil.subtitle and also Portuguese with Mark Saint on Instagram. Tchau, Tisha. Muito obrigado. God bless you all. You guys are family for me. Thank you. Bye.